Hey guys, Mio here, aka Lazy Waifu Hunter, coming in with some hot, juicy drama going on in the gacha world. So, a couple weeks back, a game called Street Fighter Duels released. It is a AFK idle gacha game. So it's one of your AFK arenas, Memento Mori, Nikkei, that kind of stuff. Um, Currently, we are running a Monster Hunter collaboration with the game, and some drama has popped up in regards to how Crunchyroll has been running the collaboration. And suffice to say, the attitudes from the company have been nothing but just a massive disappointment, which doesn't surprise me, honestly. Crunchyroll has a track record of not treating their players correctly when it comes to their publicized gacha games. They had a history with Danmachi Memoria Freeze, where they actually lost the right to publish the game after the developers came by and just took the game back and just self-published it. They also had drama with My Hero Academia, where they actually had a character in Endeavor who was pretty much just overpowered and broken, and then after that they just stealth nerfed him, and pretty much the compensation for that was just refunds of gacha pulls and the distrust and loss of the community. Then after that, they also have Princess Connect. Luckily for that community, Games has more or less overall control in regards to how Crunchyroll can run the game. So there is that leverage. But other than that, it's just Crunchyroll is just a terrible, terrible publisher for any type of gaming space because they don't treat customers like customers, more like stockholders, if anything. So, in regards to this current drama that's going on, um, people in the community have found out that the gotcha rates have been rigged. There has been testing, despite the community manager Dino stating that whatever information has been spread around is false. He needs to understand that yes, he may be an employee of Crunchyroll, but it doesn't detract that the way that you're trying to damage control at best is you're just becoming part of the problem. You're the problem of the disinformation that's going around, and then you're calling out other tubers that have tested this on disinformation. And frankly, it's disgusting, and you should be ashamed of yourself as a community manager. Um, and it so in regards to that, people that rolled on the banner found out that you guarantee Ken within 13 to 16 rolls, regardless whether or not they're multis or singles. After that, you pretty much can't get another copy of Ken until you hit your 50th roll. I think it was either 50th or you do another additional 50 rolls. So a lot of people have done the math, and if that system continued on, you're pretty much putting in maybe around $500, which is pretty insane. Um, that's less than how much I put in for Makima on the Chainsaw Man collab with Nikkei. I put in like maybe like about like 50 bucks in that game, and then I got like I'm pretty much max limit broken Makima. I didn't plus seven her, but I got her to 3 stars, which is more than good enough to be able to to use her. You can even just use her at like not even non-limit broken, but that's not the point here. The point here is that the rates were rigged, um, and there was evidence of that. Multiple people, um, there is evidence there, and multiple people have shown that it the entire banner is just fixed. It's fixed, and of course, those defending it are like, well, you're getting a guaranteed Ken, but that's not the point. That pretty much shows that the company is willing. to manipulate the rates with with whether or not um whether or not the it's skewed towards, showing that you have some level of good luck, but like even then, like that's illegal depending on the country that you're at or where this was is published, and that's highly illegal, and I'm pretty sure that can be against Google's terms of service um in regards to that, which is very alarming. Some people have brought that up to Google's attention, and Google will be investigating it, and I hope that they actually do something on about this because this is disgusting. Um, there's been reports that divination is also rigged. First two multis are skewed in your favor. After that, the rates just drop off from there. Um, and it's just ridiculous. Not only that, you can't even roll on the banner with free currency. You either get the currency from the event, which is like maximum of one multi, or you just buy the pulls, which no other collab in the gacha space has ever done that. And the fact that the community manager spins it as generous, that they're more generous than China and Taiwan. Do you know how stupid you sound? That that is the most dumbest thing I've ever heard. No gacha company has done that ever. And I'm pretty sure Taiwan and China had a lot better compared to global. And the fact that you're saying that global is a lot more generous, screw off, Dino. Really, really, just screw off. It shows you have never played a gotcha game in your life, or even played any other gotcha game at all that run their collaborations like this. So they had a voice meeting, and the only people that could answer questions were those that had the champion rank. So nobody below that could answer, like, could ask questions in regards to that. Not only that, like a lot of questions that were asked were being avoided. So we're gonna go off and start this trauma-inducing garbage. All right. So Dino claims he didn't know how the event was structured. Okay, that's fair enough. Communications between the development team and the community service team is pretty much garbage chute crap. All right, customer service in terms of like any company is just treated like absolute garbage. Dino says he never said the collab would be gem focused when he said be sure to save. He just meant blanket statement save because he was not given any information to the collaborate about the collaboration on how it was run and how it was structured. Okay, again, fair enough. Most gotchas, when they run their exclusive banners, usually have their banners with the in-game currency. Okay, they don't they don't block off the banners from just being paid unless like the game is like massively scummy, but that kind of stuff, and people are just going like, oh, what the, like they're going like, what the hell, it's ridiculous. That's why, like, the transcript to this, it's not even gonna be like put on for everybody to see because he knows that this is gonna be a clown fest. It's gonna be a terrible thing. It's gonna be a great garbage. All right, so going through here, and it would have been easier if I was able to just pull out Dan Hibiki's like transcripts, but Discord's just not working with me. All right. Dino says the Monster Hunter update hit this morning and there was a change. But he was talking about the free to play outrage and resulting in the free copy. In order to get that free copy of Ken, the raid boss, the server boss, has to die an additional 5 times because he already died this morning, which resulted our free 10 shards. But it doesn't matter anyways because he's going to be just nothing more than the collectible item just sitting in your dust because China and Taiwan have him as a legendary character. And what that means is that you only need one copy of Ken to make him usable. Because as a legendary character in Street Fighter Duel, they are tethered to the rarity of the character that you tie them with. So if you have a character at SSS, then that Ken becomes SSS, and you don't need dupes of him. All right, let's see here. Um, Going past that, up in the charts. Dino saying these collabs are so special and different that they don't come often, and the first timing of this one was interesting. Yes, collaborations are special, but not special enough to gate the community from using their gems on the banner. That is when collabs are done, they are done to the point where everybody, regardless whether you are a payer, a whale, a dolphin, or free to play, that everyone can enjoy the event. When people can't play the character that they want to play, then the collaboration is useless. You stupid person. That is a terrible way to run collaborations. Not even AFK Arena pulls that crap. All right, so going through here, Dino says these events and how they work, it's not hard to get one copy as a free to play. Despite saying earlier, Monster Hunter Ken is just a gimme because of the outrage. Again, the fact that you can say this type of crap shows how out of touch you are with the community. You're trying to be on the community side, but at the same time, you're going against them. You're not looking at the players as they are. You're only looking at those that can dish out the money to be able to play the event. If yeah, this it's so dumb. This is the like this guy's a community manager and he's saying things that are so dumb. No collaboration runs like this. The hell, like I've seen collaborations done right. I've seen collaborations done wrong. This is the worst I've ever seen a collaboration done. That's crazy. And the fact that some people can defend this crap is insane. Like they have never played any game with a collab that bars people from being able to play the characters that they want to play or roll for the characters that they saved for. Like even the Netmarble game King of Fighter All Stars let people use the free currency to roll for the characters that they wanted. Not only that, once the collaborations was over, they could still limit break the characters in an alternative route using universal tokens to limit break the collaboration characters. Once once Monster Hunter Ken leaves the banner, there's no way to get him. There's no way, not even through divination. Like like people are hoping that he's gonna be in divination, but he's not. That's how it is. They can't make money off of him, so they're not gonna put him in divination. He's done. The collab is over. Dino says every collab may work differently, but none of them will be regular banners. Meaning every single collab in the game is going to be barred from everyone. You can't use your gems. You are shit out of luck. You can't even. There's no point in saving. I'm pretty sure Taiwan and China have these collab characters as legendaries, and you only need one copy of them. So, like everybody is screwed. Like like if you're gonna continue, if you people want to keep spending money on this type of game, yeah, go ahead, burn your money. I mean, that's up to you. But you're fueling the bad habits. Like they're trying to speed run this game to end of service already. Like, come on. All right, let me see here. Uh, People are pissed off. Like even Epic said, look, this is stupid. Epic 7 has had multiple collaborations. Heck, even the Pop Idol Group collab, despite it having its own gotcha currency, they gave people enough to be able to pity the banners. Like they gave out that currency like no tomorrow. And you're telling me that the only thing that you can like give everybody is just a one free multi if they're like and one possibly free character if they're able to like kill the freaking server boss five more times. That's even if we're able to do so because most of the whales left. All right, game's dead. Collabs are meant to be special. Playing on blah blah blah. Meaning people thought you can get MHM through divination after an event were wrong. And then I already covered that one. It kind of pisses me off. All right, let's see here. And kill bosses. I'm trying to. Sorry, apologies. All right. Dino says our voices are heard, but as in compared to other updates, it wasn't included. It seems kind of a oops. They know all these are issues are real, but they just keep missing up the patches. No, this is how bad the incompetence at Crunchyroll is. That's how much little the developers don't care, and whoever's at top of them, the manager, doesn't care. They didn't do any quality assurance check when they rolled these patches out. It's it is gross incompetence at the highest peak in in any gacha history. Like I'm pretty sure Gumi pulls the same garbage town crap, but they don't. But not to this type of bad. Like I mean, come on. Dino's talking about these collabs being hard to work on because different IPs and different owners, as if Capcom doesn't own Monster Hunter and Street Fighter. They're owned by the same freaking company, by Capcom. Are you for real, Dino? Oh my, how stupid do you think we are? Like, I, oh my god, dude, like, he thinks we're dumb. I'm looking at this stuff. He thinks we're dumb. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. I'm not gonna go on and be like, oh, he's a community manager. He only has only specific. No, as a community manager, you're supposed to be telling the community who is outraged. The yes, nos, whys, hows, whens, whatever. Okay, you're laying down statements that make you sound dumb. They make you sound freaking stupid. Dino said he had no idea they fixed Fashion Sakura. I don't know anything that was going on with this. With that last patch, and the community let him know first. Okay, uh, I don't know what happened with Fashion Sakura. But I do know that supposedly you lottery her discount, but it's a straight out 50%. It's just the guys. It's nothing more than everyone gets 50% off on Fashion Sakura. It's another rigged false equivalency. Dino says the devs don't actually tell him anything. They change their updates and don't give him patch notes. Okay, again, that's a fair point. He asks for our patience going forward. They will do better. Unlikely, and they don't have many employees on his end, and they're going to work on the patch notes being better. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. It is just fluff. It is just fluff on his end. He's a community manager. He has to bend the knee for Crunchyroll. He says the devs tell him when they're working on stuff, but they don't tell him when things are implemented. And again, it's just gross incompetence in regards to communication. Um, all right, oh Lord. Dino says they're going through hurdles and figuring it out as time goes on. They will get better at pushing the agenda to include patch notes to the devs, and they can't just say to give the patch notes. They have to warm up to it. Okay, the English there just went out the window Lord have mercy. Next thing he started to talk about is voice chat secret info only. No, no, no. He's being told to parrot what's being told. He's being told to parrot what they're telling him to get the community excited for these wonderful updates. Upcoming event. It's called Budo Battle. It's really cool. Give us a general idea. You pick your side, pick a team. It's basically Fire Emblem Heroes. Fire Emblem Heroes branch voting gauntlet. Yes, it's the voting gauntlet. That's what it is. It's again, it's nothing but fluff. It's just another function that Taiwan and China got has. Every other AFK game has that too. Um, he's already done with the Ken event. Essentially, no, no. The Q&A is going to show a lot more. He's not done with the Ken event because people lambasted the living Jesus out of Dino in regards to it. Dino says next event's Honor Treasure. It's pretty much trash. Reward grid, blah, blah, blah. That's nothing that will attribute to the outrage that's going on. I'm not even going to cover any of the updates because that's not what you want. All right. Giving us nothing but sneak leaks. Another painting event get during Blanca. Akuma's coming in April around like um in April next month. Again, nothing to get excited about because you're going to get screwed regardless. Free to players are not even going to be able to get Akuma. That's what it is. He's saying shout out to comic creators, I guess, including the guy who pointed out the Ken Rigachi. He said it was a liar. No, Hazing was a liar. Dino is a liar. Okay, I'm going to say this out loud. Dino is a liar. He's only doing his job to protect the company. Crunchyroll is a competent piece of crap. Dino says he's done with the main info. All right. Okay. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. The product's gonna get better. Don't worry. We have cool events popped coming out. No, that's a lie. All these events are going to be pay gated. There's no doubt about that. So here's the thing that I'll be saying. He's letting champions ask questions next. This is where I'm going to have the problem with. Again, these are the only people that have ever reached this ranked, and it's pretty gross. There's one champion in the voice chat, and they can't unmute him. I figured he's probably one of the champions that was um voicing his discontent about the game. They say they can't unmute him, but no, they can't. They can't. All right, someone's asking a question. Resources and stuff for free to play. Will we have events to make them easy to farm? Dino says, I do not have an answer. I do not know. Meaning, screw you. Middle finger, flip the bird, wink, wink. Yeah, goodbye. Have a nice day. Back to your food stamps and homeless shelter. Okay. Dino says he doesn't know if the Comic Con events will give resources. It's possible for him to know. Okay, cool. Then why bother saying anything in regards to that if you're not going to have an answer? Yeah, I probably you didn't. It's ridiculous. Mon is asking if there's a chance for collab characters to rerun so we can use these leftover shards, or if it's just one and done. Dino says, I don't know if this collab will rerun. I don't have this information. Why bother having a Q&A if you're going to have no answers to any of these questions? Usually, people that do Q&As would have a list of possible questions, and you should have an answer for all of them. This Q&A was nothing more than just a rush job. All right, let's see here. Dino says they have no plans of letting free-to-play get shards later to further upgrade their cannon. Their intention is to him for the trophy unit for free-to-play. So if you wanted to get Ken, you could go screw yourselves. Now, Dino's saying about different versions of Crunchyroll is telling him to tell us to stop comparing our Street Fighter duel to China and Taiwan. What the? Okay, I'm gonna get down to let's see. Our version is nothing like those two. He says or was told to say. Okay, I'm gonna let you know, Dino. Every gotcha game, almost every gotcha game that has been released from Asia countries are run exactly the same in global. Did you know that? I'm pretty sure you do. Oh no, wait, no, 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 never mind. You don't, you barely even play the game that you're running the community of. You don't. You really don't. The Epic 7, Counter Side, Blue Archive, Guardian Tales. Um, let's see here. Mm, Nikkei. Uh, mm, what other gacha games can I point out? Let's see here. Dokkan Battle. Dragon Ball Legends. Uh, mm, Last Claudia. Oh, let me see. What other games are run exactly the same? Um, Final Fantasy War of the Visions. Final Fantasy Blue Exvius. Um, Dragon Quest Tactics. Octopath Traveler. Um, hmm, hmm. Okay. Let's see. Limbus Company. I don't know if they have they have an Asian release yet, so you can probably scratch that one out. Here you go. The City of Final Fantasy Omni Op. I'll just say Final Fantasy OO. Princess Connect Redive. That is a game under Crunchyroll, and we're still running the same exact schedule in rewards as freaking Asia countries. Uh, Sinnoh Alice. Uh, uh, mm, mm, Arknights. Ooh. Genshin Impact. Mm, uh, uh, Fate Grand Order. What other games? Summoner's War. Uh, Honkai Impact. Mm, that's a lot of games that are all global that have an Asian counterpart. And you're telling me, you're telling the community that they are different. Think about that for 1 second and how stupid you sound. Okay? All right. Let me see here. Let's do. Okay, going down. Dino says this is a idle game. China Street Fighter Duel is not an idle game. He says that China is more combat focused. They're totally different games. You can't compare them. It makes no sense to compare any versions. Does it look identical? Yes. Does it work identical? No. Again, do you know how stupid you sound? Okay. You guys are you are using the. Oh my god. Despite China and Taiwan having different versions, they're still run the same. You're telling me that global cannot at least Taiwan, like Taiwan still got a legendary can, and you're telling us that to that we can't have the same version as Taiwan. We have the same game client. You stupid ignoramus. Okay, let's see here. Some, I, you know what? I'm like, I don't even care if you guys see this over here because my main account got banned off the Street Fighter Duel because I pretty much was sending out emails to a lot of tubers to cover this story. Hmm. Someone is asking how the translation of Mad Ryu plus 30 gear is going to be handled, how it's changed in an unannounced patch. Mod adds a lot of how bugs are being fixed, but a lot of quips aren't working. Incompetence. Dino says a lot of things are being worked on. These topic of discussion. Dino's doubling down. It's just a translation error, and there's a lot of translation errors. That's just the way it is. I can believe that. Usually it's a lot difficult to translate from a different region, especially if it's like Asian language. I did study like Japanese and read a little bit of Korean. It's really hard a lot sometimes differentiating the two languages at times. Okay. Dino says they have a ton of stuff to be fixed. There's a ton. And Ryu was one of those things, and we're working on it. He's saying a lot of there's poor communication between the teams. Saying again about codes being between the versions now. He's saying versions aren't getting skimmed between codes. It's all equal eventually. Ooh, Do I hear Taiwan is knocking down on that door? We have the Taiwanese version, but you're saying that we are different. I smell bullshit. I smell bullshit, Dino. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, and you're gonna be hearing a lot of like sarcastic ranting, you know, Dino's community role between both games. His country, no community rap. Of course, there's no community rap. So I'm gonna cover one more thing before I end this video, and it's the one thing that really pisses me off. So there was a lot of questions that were being asked, and he's just, and this is where the final level of competence. Let's see here. He's saying there's a lot of communication of product improve changes. Oh, hold up, wait, what? Product owners start hearing about these changes to their products and how they want to hear from us. He says the devs add the free to play and stuff, and the publishers had no idea until they heard from us. Yeah. More fluff. Let's see here. Dino says, unfortunately, even though a lot of people don't believe how things go on, as foreign coordinating, they're working on it. Again, another lie. Someone is asking. So here's the thing. So people are asking, does the drastic drop of players mean come off said next questionnaire? Ask the next one. So this is where it starts to devolve down into the idiocracy that's going on in here. He starts actually breaking character when he's being asked multiple times about the massive refunds and drops in 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 the player base. In regards to a lot of the suggestions that's been going on, Dino goes like, put in feedback. You guys are thinking it's easy to make changes. You need to put in feedback channel for it to work. Dino's saying he's a creator doing this for 11 years. Okay, you're doing this for 11 years, but you're pretty shit at answering people's questions. Nice try, Belly. All right, so I'm in part of many communities. Dino says, don't spam your feedback. I'm trying to. Oh, oops, my Discord's bugging out. And we're back. I'm not going to be respectful to this level of competence. Um, okay, questions being connected. Why Ken is not from, not legendary? Why are there notifications about Avatar? Here, so next someone's asking again about the player drop. Devils will learn anything going forward. And once again, asking exactly asking these questions. Your community, dumbass. Your community is asking these questions, not the content creators. The community. Also, content creators are part of your community. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, no, Dino is part of the problem. The way that he answers these questions, he is definitely part of the problem. All right. Here, this is the last part I'll be covering. Um, no, I already covered this one. You already know the way that he says it. All right, this is the one I wanted to cover. We can't just copy other versions because eventually Global will get its own better exclusive content. They're skipping the player base lowered question again. No, you are lying, Dino. You are lying straight out of your friggin' mouth. Global will not be better. I've seen the way that it's being run. You made things worse. All right. The other versions were able to get Ken. We are scraping by to get him. You are essentially lying to the community that we will get better. No, we won't. This is the reality of it for a lot of these players. You are lying straight to their faces. It's disgusting. You are a full grown ass adult. All right? You would hate it if you were being lied to your face. The fact that you can do this to the community is disgusting, right? Sure, it's a gotcha game. I get that. All right? Developers got to make their money somehow. But I don't appreciate being lied to, okay? Just so that they can reach to my back pocket, pull out my wallet, and then just charge, attempt to charge for little conveniences to be able to enjoy the game. I play Nikkei God as a victory. All right. That game, despite it having its level 160 wall, is enjoyable to an extent because I like collecting waifus in the game. I like Street Fighter. Playing gacha games is one way to help me pass the time day in and day out because I don't have the time to be able to play real games. So I play mobile games. Helps ease the stress, helps allow me to have the enjoyment of collecting characters and being able to play them in the very unique systems that gacha games bring. What I don't appreciate is being told that we will do better, we will be better than the other regions. Oh, by the way, we're going to be screwing you over a character and also barring you from being able to roll on the banner. Oh, not only that, you also need 24 dupes on the collab, and you can't limit break them past that after that. Destiny Child shift ups, baby. You know, after a good quite a while, from what I heard, you can. I'm pretty sure you can limit break you only need the one copy of the collab character, and then you can pretty much, I believe, buy resources from it. I have to double check on that. Um, Epic 7 can still let you limit break characters after the collab is over. You're not letting us limit break characters once the collab is done. It won't be added to Divination. It won't be added, period. Stop lying to your players. You look like an idiot. After that, he doesn't have any other responses to other questions that are being asked to him because he doesn't have an answer for them. So I'm letting this community know now, and I'm going to let any future players know at this point. Avoid Street Fighter Duel. The game is nothing more than a cash grab. Crunchyroll doesn't care about you. All right? These publishers are akin to Nexon of the old, Nexon Global when they were running their mobile branch. They will run this game to the ground and suck you guys dry. And the fact that Dino has the gall to say that we got actually more players and more spenders since this controversy shows how far they're stretching and reaching to ensure that they can maximize the profit off the people that are being screwed over or those that are not being informed of the situation at hand. So that'll be my rant. And I'm hoping that you guys were informed and got my side in regards to this drama. So that'll be all, and I hope to see you guys next time. Peace.